Folks, pardon the interruption. Here's an update on the Tropical Storm Bill situation. Right now, we're still looking at the tropical storm warning for all of our coastal counties in the Crossroads. It includes the Houston metro area, Galveston, all the way down toward Baffin Bay, south of Corpus Christi, and inland across the Crossroads, all the way up towards Fayette County, and does not include Karnes and B County. That's all day today into this evening. In addition, flash flood watch for all of the area that is concerned. That includes the area under the tropical storm warning. Now, let's take a look at the latest imagery here. The storm has officially made landfall at Seadrift about an hour ago, and the storm continues a slow westward motion. It will be turning back to the northwest in the next several hours, and the core of the storm may come directly across the Victoria area. We're going to be watching that carefully, but the more important factor is not only where is that storm going, but where are these rain bands going to be affecting, and these rain bands are torrential. We're talking about 3 to 5 inches an hour of rain moving on into the 59 corridor. You can see that right now as the storm moves on up to the north and northwest. It will be directly affecting the Victoria area. Now, we have Calhoun County Sheriff Aleman on the phone, and I wanted to ask Sheriff Aleman, what kind of damage have we been seeing down there in Calhoun County from the winds, from the storm surge, and from flooding?
At this time, we have not had any reports of any wind damage. We are having a tidal surge in our low-lying areas down at Magnolia and Indianola Beach. We've had to close several roads down there on that side of the county. We have deputies scattered across Calhoun County checking for high water on the coastline, also preparing for this rain that we're supposed to get from this storm.
Okay, Sheriff, have you seen any reports of power outages? Are people stranded, motorists cut off by the high water, or any kind of problems that way?
We have had several power outages throughout Port Lavaca, I know, and parts of the county. We did have one high water rescue that occurred about an hour and a half ago down at Indianola Beach. Apparently an RV that was down there, people realized the water was getting too high for them, and we had the Magnolia Beach Fire Department go rescue them and got them up to safety.
All right, thank you, sir. I appreciate that very much. That's one of the areas that I was extremely concerned about, Magnolia Beach, the Indianola area. Very low terrain, very treacherous under these kind of conditions. Thank you for your service, sir.
Not a problem.
Right. Let's go ahead and take a look at the current list of closures that we have going on right now. Jasmine?
That's right, Bill. And moments ago, we actually have an update from the City of Victoria officials for Victoria residents. The main impacts for the Victoria area remain unchanged, those officials tell us. However, the peak height forecast for the Guadalupe River has increased. Tropical Storm Bill is expected to drop between 4 to 6 inches of rain, but these totals could increase to as high as 10 inches in certain areas. So the Guadalupe River will rise to a moderate flood level of 27.8 feet on Friday, and the city advises ranchers near the river should move livestock and equipment to higher ground. City and county crews have staged pumping equipment in low-lying areas to help drain rainwater. Heavy rainfall and flash flooding is in effect, of course, for the Victoria area from Tuesday afternoon through most of Wednesday. And in addition, folks, isolated tornadoes are possible in the Victoria area. And with all the possible rainfall, city officials have issued this warning for drivers. Do not drive through low water crossings with flowing water. It takes less than a foot of water, folks, to turn a car into a boat. So remember, folks, turn around, don't drown. And we also have another update from the Matagorda County Office of Emergency Management. Matagorda Beach and Palacios are currently experiencing the brunt of the wind and rain. There have been some reports of water on roads, but nothing impassable. And the latest on closures around the Crossroads, a viewer has notified us that VFW auxiliary meeting in Victoria has been canceled for today. And then also Wharton County Junior College will be closed at all campus locations today. The main UHV campus in Victoria remains open. However, University of Houston Sugar Land, Cinco Ranch, and Houston Community College Katy campus will be closed today. Palacios ISD has canceled summer school for today. Summer classes for Victoria ISD, however, will take place as normal today. Calhoun ISD is also continuing as normal, but they are monitoring the weather situation very closely. Our Lady of Victoria Catholic School has closed their summer camp for today, along with Holy Family Catholic Church has canceled their vacation Bible school as well. And the Theater Victoria's Triple Threat Theater Summer Camp at the Leo J. Welder Center has been canceled for today. And so, folks, stay with us. We'll have more updates to all these closures and other information from county officials as soon as that information becomes available. Bill, back to you.
All right, we're going to take a look at this one more time. Looking at the spiral banding of this now landfall storm, Bill is now on land, working its way across the intercoastal waterway and continues that westward motion right now. But more importantly, here's one spiral band working its way into the area that's south of Palacios, near the Magnolia Beach, Indianola area, and then a second spiral band with some intense rainfall back to the west, or excuse me, to the east of that one, and that is working its way inland further north through Matagorda Bay. We're going to see all this continue a westward motion, and we're still looking at some strong winds across the area. This area we have been measuring it from Victoria southward down towards the beach at 60 to 65 miles per hour, and that continues to work its way across Palacios, across Matagorda Bay, and back towards Victoria. All this area is a problem, as is the water that will be going into the rivers. And let me back up just a little bit and show you the full DTAR Doppler analysis here. Here's your warned area in that bright orange. Here's the latest conditions that you can see there. And here's a projected path as the storm begins to make a return trip to the north-northwest. That'll be later today, but there is the latest imagery right there of the storm. You can see the center of the storm there right at Seadrift, and we're going to be watching this storm continue to work its way inland with a large area of rain, wind, and looks like some flash flooding is going to be occurring imminently from Victoria through Palacios, Edna, and back towards the Bay City area as far south as portions of Port Lavaca. As Sheriff Alamon said, there's some water in some places. They had to do one rescue in that area. And so, folks, if you're out, go home. If you're home, stay there and listen to latest issues and possible warnings. This is Chief Meteorologist Bill Alexander.